Okay, this is a video review for the Evoluent Ergonomic Mouse. Ooh, looks pretty. Very space age, isn't it? I am only addressing the ergonomics of this device for me. I'm not addressing any of the functionality that might have come with the additional software drivers that came with the little disc. I'm using it only with standard Windows mouse drivers. And why did I buy it? Well, because like a lot of you out there, I've had some problems with my wrist. I use the computer a lot. And actually, I thought of trying to modify one of my own mouses to kind of angle it like this. And then I went online and saw that, wow, there's already a product out there that fit the bill. So I one-clicked it, bought it, and been using it now for 2 or 3 weeks. So let's look at some of the pluses. Good fit. I mean, your hand really just slides right on it, fits, feels good. No big problems there. It does relieve some of the wrist strain. As someone pointed out, though, it does kind of lean on that part now instead of the center palm, which for me is an improvement, but if you're still doing a boatload of mousing, it starts to agitate that part a little bit. Minuses. The buttons are actually in the way a bit. If you're doing a lot of typing, going back and forth, and you grab it real quick, frequently you'll end up clicking one of the buttons. Because the buttons are on the side like this, when you grab it, your tendency is to squeeze and hit a button. It's kind of frustrating. Half the time I grab it, I hit a button, especially if I'm in a hurry. So, based on that, I think this mouse is better designed for someone who's predominantly just doing mousing. If you're actually going back and forth, typing, mousing, I can see it would be frustrating. Plus, just moving your hand out of the way to get to the keyboard is actually, you wouldn't think it, but it's more frustrating doing it with this mouse than it is with just a normal one, where you're already on top, you come over to type, you're up top, you come over to type. Anyway, last detail that's kind of bugged me about it is, as my arm gets kind of tired working with it, I tend to rest on it. And as I rest on it, I add more weight to it. And as I add more weight to it, there's more friction between it and the surface that it's sitting on. And then it's a little more difficult to move. So then it takes a little more arm strength to slide the little guy around. So all in all, I'm not disappointed. I'm not thrilled. Actually, when I think what I paid for it, I'm really not thrilled. It does help. It could just be better, though. That's the best way to put it. 2.5 stars with a round up to 3, because it's not horrible. It's just not great. Thanks.